Testing out the new, I believe, 2025 GMC Denali. They would call it what? The new Avalanche. One of the family rides is in the shop due to the GMC, the common 8-speed shutter. So they politely let us use one of these. And I'm just checking it out. This thing has adjustable ride height and everything. Charge now is about 334 miles, but the sticker on this thing is 98,000. I would say for that price, I definitely could get me an E-Ray, but I can't lie and say this is nice. Convenient, no problems, sits up. I would definitely drive this thing anywhere. I can't lie about that. It does fuel you up to want to get one, but man, I can't get past that 98,000. I can't lie about that. But this is certainly nice. It has the the trunk feature in the front. Everything is loaded. Definitely a computer on road. Vehicle status. I'm gonna try to get into these. Like I said, you got the trip. It's literally a computer on road. Literally. Tire pressure. Let's go to these drive modes and see what we got. We got normal, off-road, tow. I'm gonna keep it in normal. I don't see a performance mode, which would have been lovely. But yeah, man, this thing is literally, like I said, a camera. It's literally a computer. One thing I will say, the performance is definitely there. That 600 or whatever horsepower they talk about, it's definitely there. I can see the appeal behind full electric, and you guys know I am definitely gasoline diesel guy. But I can see the appeal behind it, man. I mean, like I said, if I had to step up and I had the money to do so, I would probably get the E-Ray. But if I was just a guy, family man, into the hip, trying to be hip into the times or whatever, fully electric, didn't care for gasoline, I would probably get one of these. You still got the accessibility of the mid-gate, so it's literally still a traditional Avalanche. So I can't say that I don't like this. The trunk is huge on the front. You got all the space. Like I said, honestly, if you've been in any other type of Avalanche, or I would say this is like right in the middle of, it is definitely the size of an older Avalanche, maybe the size of a 2015 Silverado in the inside, overall, space-wise. But this is definitely nice, easy to drive. Truly, I'm gonna get another clip here in a second of a launch. Right now, I'm just trying to cruise. But that mid-gate feature is definitely worth it. There's no line about that. I forgot to show the roof. The roof is sick, but it does not open. It's just glass, it's tinted. It's not hot. It's not hot at all on me. Like I said, the heated and cool seats. I mean, everything you can think of is in here. It's fully loaded. That's for sure. I'm gonna wait till I get up here at the stop sign, but I'm gonna just do a little punch. I'm gonna do a rolling punch now, just so you guys can just see the brute acceleration of this thing. I don't know if you can even hear that, but it's ridiculous. This thing is ridiculous. Like this changes my mind. This is definitely inspiring me to do an EV old school for sure. Something EV, something old school would be sick. I've seen other companies do it before, but nah, this is, like I said, stuff like this fuels me, man. I love technology. It's not a scary thing. Oh, I forgot the heads-up display. But it's just something that eventually is going to evolve, and people are going to want it. And that's one thing I can say. People are going to want this. But when we talk about just reliable performance, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. This is the same way I probably would view the diesel Escalade. Like, once you do the tunes and deletes, like, it's just hard to go wrong with something you can just get in every day, turn the key, and just go. Now, the charging thing, that would be my only critique about electric cars, that the time it takes to charge versus the time it takes to fill up. They say cost per cost difference, but hey. But you know, I guess it's a preference. But like I said, if I was one of those type of guys, I would buy one of these in a heartbeat. I mean, you get the SUV and the truck all in one. Why not? I'm finna go up here and give you guys a dig clip at the stop sign. But yeah, this is definitely nice. This is definitely nice. Like I said, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. I mean, it's just everything. I love the interior. I probably would have chose a different scheme for sure. But this is definitely nice. I got to go around the block. Can't get a good dig here because people out with the bikes. But like I say, just cruising. Trying to see if you can get more into this thing, the info system. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Is that like a paddle shift mode I just did? I'm not for sure. It has, because it does have paddles here. Well, not paddles. I mean, you got the button. Okay, that's just the button for the volume. But I will say, this thing is sick. It's definitely sick. Like I said, I love this interior. This interior is just nice. Very nice. Like I said, it's tempting. New stuff is always very tempting. That's one thing I can't. It's very tempting. Would I do it? Probably not. Because for the price, I could get an Audi. I could get an R8, fairly decent miles. I can get a Corvette, which is more so what I'm leaning towards, if I had to. You know, but I'm an old school guy. But if I had to just have one new car, I'm definitely leaning towards the E-Ray. Just that C8. But like I said, if I was in the market, I'm a family man, back and forth to work, I can afford it. And this is, I need one thing that can get me A to B, no problems. It would definitely be this right here. It's 2025 GMC. I don't know, what do they call this thing? I would call it an Avalanche, for sure. It's definitely an Avalanche. I would not call it anything else. All right, finally got some open space to do a dig. I'm gonna get you guys a dig here in a second. Get to the stop sign, load it up. We'll see. All right, gonna come to a complete stop. I'm gonna spool, release.